A pleasant good afternoon to you all. Michael Massara and Devin Mulvaney here from the Nest. Happy holidays to everyone, and the only gift the Rams can hope for this holiday season is another bounce-back win after a gutting loss against Summit on Saturday.
Yeah, Mike, well, those are the types of games you can't afford to lose, and especially when you're trying to overcome a tough start to the season. The Rams dropped their first two games to start the season, including a well-fought loss to Del Barton, but bounced back against Rahway in what was a great all-around offensive performance. But their struggles on the offensive side of the ball really showed on Saturday, right down the street.
Indeed, Devin, and it comes down to just poor shooting from some of your best guys. I mean, they shot 18% from three last game, which is abysmal. And it's not like this is one of those problems where you really have to bear down, watch the film, and try to figure out what's wrong. The problem is obvious. Guys like Marcus Johnson and Connor Lee, who you rely on behind the arc, have just been off shooting-wise. And pair that with poor defensive play from some of your guys, and that's the exact type of formula that can lead to a blown lead like on Saturday. Now, on the other side of things, Hillside is also starting off on a bad foot. They are 1-2 and lost their last game against Union. However, they had a solid offensive showing from some key players like Muhwade Williams. Sorry for pronouncing that wrong. He had 18 in the loss. And Dev, what's the key to bouncing back from such a demoralizing loss like on Saturday?
Well, Mike, the Rams just need to remember who they are. It's really that. We know they're a good team, and they showed that to us against Rahway outside of some key mistakes at Summit, and they still played decently well. They need to make smarter shots and move the ball to more guys like Ryan Fay and Mike Dragone. A lot of the Rams during the Summit game took shots from beyond the arc, and it was demoralizing. They made 1-3 the entire game, shot 18%, and they have a lot of young weapons like Archie Milner, who can be a weapon on both sides of the ball as long as they collectively make better shot selection. Too many times against Summit did they take irresponsible shots that resulted in the ball being turned over. The team is playing solid defense. We know they can score, and they just need to be more confident and smart on the offensive side.
Well, the Rams were able to bounce back after their loss against Del Barton last Tuesday. We'll see if they have another bounce back in them when we get back. All the action coming up right here on the Oratory Prep YouTube channel. Rams taking on Hillside. Welcome back to Oratory Prep. Michael Massera and Devin Mulvaney ready to get going here at DeGata Hall. Rams sitting at 1-3, looking for a bounce back. Hillside in the same position, looking for a bounce back of their own. Coach Connor Doherty coaching the Rams. And for Hillside, Cass Wade taking the reins. They are 0-2 in their UCC Mountain Division. Rams in the division currently 1-1 as they take the court. Now your starting five for the Rams: Connor Lee, Michael Dragone, Ryan Fay, Archie Mueller, and Marcus Johnson Jr., the same five that have been starting it out for most of the year here at Oratory. Not as loud as it was the past few games with the lack of the rowdies. Kind of hard to get a crowd going when it's winter break, 4 p.m. It's already dark out. Michael Dragone will be taking the tip for the Rams, as he's always been this year. He's been doing a good job at it, too, in the absence of Brandon Lasad out with his third ACL tear. Asamoah taking the tip for Hillside. He had 18 points in their loss in their last game. Ball is up, and it's going to be, Hillside ball. Comets. There's a drive and a bounce pass out to the corner. Now Fryson. Over to Clark. Clark working on Archie outside. Now Clark again with it. Clark and a pass under the net, double coverage. That one goes. And on their first drive, Hillside has 2 points on the board and a bounce pass. That one is kept inbounds and turned over. Pump fake and a drive. And another two for Hillside, so an ugly start for the Rams.
Yeah, what a poor start for the Rams there, Mike. Totally agree. Well, 4 points, can't even get it up the court. It's not what you want to do after coming off a devastating loss to Summit.
So now Connor Lee driving all the way and getting two of his own.
Good work by Connor Lee there to crash open on the space given and gets one to fall.
Now it's going to be Clark again with it. I don't have a name on number 1. And that one won't go, and it's Dragon with a rebound. Over to Archie. Archie to Faye. He didn't get the ball a lot last game. And that's what happens when you do get him the ball. An efficient scorer.
Yeah, Mike, today I want you to keep your eyes on number 10 for Hillside, which is, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but it's a height mismatch, and the Rams have been doing a lot just in this 2 minutes to start. They've had 2 guys on him, and they've been switching off and on just to try to throw him off his game. And it's an interesting battle to watch tonight.
Now a drive. That one won't go. Trying to keep it in bounds. There he goes. Looking, finds Clark. Oh, over his head. Keeps it in bounds. Now they'll have a new chance. Working on Archie. Slipping and falling. Gets it outside to White. White. And now a layup. No good. Connor Lee couldn't get 2 hands on it. Dragon fighting. And it's going to be Rams ball.
Just as I was talking about before, because of that height mismatch, Rams are going to have a tough time rebounding tonight, especially on the defensive side.
Well, I mean, I think the one concern with the rebounds this year was due to the fact that Brandon Lasad was going to be out for the season, but I want to give credit to Michael Dragon. He's done a good job stepping up and getting those rebounds for this team. And there's Archie. No good. Those are those shots that we talk about with Archie, such a young guy, a lot of young mistakes. That one's got to go right there, and that one will go for Hillside, and they take a 6-4 lead. Long pass out to Faye. He won't miss those. A free 2 for the Rams, and we're going to get a timeout. And Cass Wade, the coach of Hillside, already animated out on the court. Both teams have issues to talk about in this timeout, and I think Cass Wade a little more vocal than Coach Doherty.
Yeah, Rams are given a little bit more space here, and they're taking advantage of it. I saw that a couple times in the Summit game. They really didn't hesitate. They really didn't use the space during that Summit game. But today, I mean, I've already seen 2 full court passes for a layup. I mean, that's clearly why Cass Wade is not very happy about what is going on and what has transpired in the first 3 minutes of this game.
Faye had an impressive 21-point performance against Del Barton in the loss. Just a Rams team that's had to face a lot of adversity very, very early on in the season. So now Clarks will take it for Hillside. Out to Fryson. Fryson having trouble with it. Lee couldn't quite make the steal. Now a one-handed pass. Trying to work on MJ. Now Fryson. That doesn't go, and it's Faye with another rebound. Now Dragon. Quick pass to Marcus Johnson. Johnson out to Faye. Now Archie. And it's stolen. Now a drive, and that one doesn't go. Another rebound for Faye. 2 in a row now. Long pass to Archie, and it's stolen right away by Asmoa. Just a lot of sloppy passing by the Rams there, resulting in the turnovers. Now a 3 from the corner. Off the rim, Rams ball.
Sloppy start to the game here. I mean, turnovers on both sides of the ball. Really want to see the Rams play with better possession and not limit those turnovers, you know, and let Hillside make the turnovers and play sloppy, but don't play to that level.
Koska checking in for Archie. Koska, a guy who plays a great defense, can shoot. Out at the corner. Now Dragon for 3. Nice shot there by Mike Dragon. Drains a 3 and gives the Rams a 9-6 lead.
Something the Rams are looking for in that game last Saturday versus Summit. Only hit 1 3 in the game. Shot, what was it, 18%, Mike?
18% is
Good
correct.
Good start, though, for the Rams here tonight.
The unfortunate side of things is that the Rams haven't been able to get a win on the road. At home, they're 1-0, but they haven't had much success
early in the season, Mike. Early.
Of course. Now double coverage. Koska, some of that aggressive defense we're talking about. Very physical player as he's gotten older. Now Clark with it, defended by Koska. Less than 3 minutes to go. Now a pass and a three from Tyson is no good. And Connor losing the ball. White with the steal, double covered, triple covered, trying to get it out. Having trouble with it, and there's the foul. Now a drive. And a shot that goes. Now a 1-point game. Junior showing off his handles. Driving. Swatted away. Recovers. Now Dragone. Pump fake. Drive. And there's no foul. Oh, and he stepped out.
Yeah, good maneuver there by Dragone. Just couldn't get the shot to finish, but great move. Maneuvering through that traffic there.
Sakai Freisen stepping out there. Johnson will take it in bounds for the Rams. Johnson looking around. Bounce pass to Dragone. Now Lee. Lee driving. No good. Now Aaron Clark taking it for Hillside. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Outside. Now another pass. Koska on the ground, and there's a foul. Foul will be on number 10 as Moa for Hillside.
It's the little things that go unnoticed. Great shot play there by Will Koska, just to stand in there and take the hit from Asmoa, as you said, and draw the charge.
That one's out of bounds. Archie. A pass, and Archie's there to get it. Mueller working on Clark. Now Koska at the corner. Koska, baseball pass to Fay. Another pass to Lee. Lee looking. Now Archie. Good ball movement by the Rams. Lee, pump fake drive. Back to Fay. Over to Archie. Archie driving. That one won't go. Fay with the rebound now. Now Dragone. Another three from Dragone. No good. He's quite the shooter, and right there, I think he just missed the mark. That one is no good. Foul is going to be on... They never said. I believe that was on Connor Lee. I don't think the official... That one goes, and while we're on the topic of free throws, free throw shooting has been one thing that the Rams have not been great at. Fay is one of the best free throw shooters on the team, him and Devomcourt. Devomcourt actually was great from the line last time, but they need to make more free throw shots. I mean, they're free points, and that's one of the things that cost them against Del Barton on Tuesday. Second shot. That one goes. Rams down by one. Just over a minute to go. Now Fay losing his dribble, rolling out, and it's Hillside ball.
The turnovers again, Mike.
It's costing the Rams on multiple occasions.
Just another sloppy start to the game here, which you really don't want to see from them. You want to see a nice bounce back. And you really want to see them run up the score, which this is their playing style. We didn't talk about it a lot, but their playing style is to run up the score because what they can't make up for on defense with the loss of Brandon, they have on offense. And you really want to see them just get up there and run up the score. And they've been held basically since the start of the season to 60 points.
Very true there.
This outside of course, the game to Rawway.
Yes, indeed. Pretty low-scoring game. Now Lee inside. And that one's rejected by Asmoa. Lee tried a little hook shot. Couldn't get it up. And it's smacked out of bounds. Now Archie taking it inbounds. Now Lee at the corner. Shooting. That's no good. It was a long three from Lee, and an example of the many Rams shooters that have been off lately. And at the buzzer, that one finds a way in. So a sloppy first quarter from both teams, but Hillside able to come out on top, 14-9 as we go into the second. Rams doing well, getting their rebounds. Fay with 3. Koska and Dragon each have 1. Dragon with the lone 3 for the Rams in the first. Fay and Lee with the remainder of the points. Just a lack of intensity by the Rams in that first quarter. And frankly, with a team that's struggling the way they are, you know, you think they'd come out with a little more tenacity because they have in almost every game up until this point. And if you're Hillside here, one thing you want to do is capitalize on those mistakes and that lack of tenacity from the Rams to start this one. There's the buzzer.
Mike. I mean, Hillside's in a spot that it took Summit 2 overtimes to get to. A lead against the Rams. And Hillside, what are you doing in Hillside spot right now with this lead?
In Hillside spot, I mean, the Rams have not done a great job moving the ball. They had a couple of instances where it's looked good, but you see those irresponsible shots, those shots like the one we saw from Connor Lee at the end, just kind of a long 3, got it up, did not go. You just want to play as a team. You want to play aggressive defense, and you want to force those bad shots from the Rams. And offensively, I think things are going well for them. They made some mistakes at the beginning, but they brushed up on it, and they looked efficient scoring-wise to start this one. But a fresh quarter, 8 minutes on the clock. Clark. Hillside moving the ball all over the court, and a layup, no good. Koska with the rebound. Koska's done a real good job at using his height to get those rebounds. Now Dragon, out to Lee. Lee, pump fake, over to Koska. Koska, back to Lee. Now Fay. Dragon finds Lee under the basket. That one is smacked out of bounds again. Lee thought he was fouled, but apparently not.
Yeah, Connor Lee holding out his arm, asking the refs where the foul is, saying blatantly that he hit him right in the hand. But no call. Refs will play on, and Archie will inbound.
Now Connor. And Fay. Back to Lee. Lee. Back to Fay. And he's fouled. Seems like the Rams took what Coach Doherty was drilling into them to heart, really, because they did a great job moving the ball in that first possession there. And they were able to draw the foul. So now Fay. An example of his tremendous free throw shooting. Fay, a diehard Philadelphia sports fan, one of his favorite players, Joel Embiid, and I think a trait that they share is they're both great free throw shooters. However, Fay able to stay on the court more than Embiid. Anyway, Clark with the ball now. Comets 14, Rams 11. Michael Massera and Devin Mulvaney with you here live from the Oratory Prep YouTube channel on a bounce pass. Double coverage, Clark gets it up, and you're going fighting for it. Rams ball. Oh, no, Hillside ball. Wow, okay. Coach Wade thought he saw a foul there. Oh, it is Rams ball. Now a bounce pass, Dragon. And the Rams put themselves within 1.
There's the speed you want to see from the Rams. Not really playing hesitant or lackadaisical. Just going at it, getting the basket, and getting back on defense.
Indeed, Devin. Rams a speedy team all around. That one from 3 is drilled. Cheeseborough with a shot there, and Hillside extends their lead 17-13. Now Faye. Dribbling, driving, out to Dragon. Dragon finds Lee under the basket. He's fouled. Beautiful sequence by the Rams there, and Lee will step to the line. Foul is on Cheeseborough, the block. Coach Wade still angry about the no call on Dragon. Protesting to the official that he saw Dragon jump on his guy's back. I mean, he's got those shades down there.
I think he does have a case, Mike, but, you know, they're not going to call everything, and it's, you know, it's always up to the officials.
I must say, I don't really, I mean, one of my criticisms is that I'm a bit of a biased announcer. And whether that's true or not, I will say, I will give credit to Hillside. I love Coach Wade's shades there. That one goes. Another 3 for Cheeseborough, 2 in a row now. Keeping Hillside with a healthy lead. Now Faye for 3. Got it. Tremendous shooter in Ryan Faye. And he's showing it off right there. He's a guy who I believe didn't get the ball enough in the game against Summit. I mean, he only touched the ball once in the third quarter.
I totally agree.
When they get the ball to Ryan Faye and give him opportunities to shoot, he's going to put points on the board. That's a guarantee. 21 against Del Barton on Tuesday, and he adds 3 more today.
Yeah, it's totally, you're totally right about that, Mike. You want to see your best players get the ball, and the fact Ryan Faye only had 1 touch, as you said, in the third quarter, it's really, it's mind-boggling. It's honestly insane.
Now Archie with it, almost lost it there. Plenty of instances where Archie loses the ball and it goes out of bounds. That one's swatted away by Asmoa, but Dragon gets it back. Dragon looking, finds Marcus Johnson, and he's fouled.
Rams are getting the offense going here in the second quarter, but the defense still leading up, giving up points, and really, Rams haven't been able to take the lead yet.
Rams trying to obtain their first lead of the game before the half. Marcus Johnson makes his first one. And I believe one of the key things in practice coming off of the losses last week was free throw shooting. Rams gave up a lot of free points against Del Barton, but they're 3 for 4 today. 4 for 4, sorry, and now they're 5 for 5. And it's a 1-point game.
Energy's starting to come back into the building here as the Rams have gotten this thing almost a neck-to-neck tie. As there's another 3. Goodness.
Hillside doing a good job shooting the ball beyond the arc. Now Lee. Driving. Over to Dragon. Dragon finding Faye. Faye almost losing it. Now Johnson. We've seen him shoot threes from that kind of range, but he won't this time. It'll be Lee. Bang! Connor Lee drills one, and the Rams are within 1 yet again. Now Johnson. Clark defended by Archie. Clark. That one's tipped by Dragon and into the hands of Faye. Faye All the way to Lee. Lee to Dragon, and it's swatted away out of bounds, but it'll be Rams ball.
I really like the pace the Rams are playing with here. You know, they're taking the threes when they're given, and they're going inside when it's open. And it's kind of the play you want to see from them, which they haven't played with completely yet this season. And it's a good mix where you're not like one-sided, just the threes, or just giving it inside. And it's a great play.
Rams have their first lead of the quarter.
What happened there, Mike?
To be honest, I was looking at the computer. Blake, what happened? He stepped over the line before the whistle was blown, so it'll be Rams ball. Coach Wade is livid as the Rams take their first lead of the game. Now Fay driving. Archie, and that's a travel. And it'll be Koska coming in. Rams coming out looking refreshed in this second quarter. Much better shooting-wise than they looked in the first. Now Clark, smacked by Fay, but White will still have it. Now a bounce pass. Double coverage. Over to White. White shooting. White missing. Rebound, and that one will go. Hillside takes back their lead. That was smacked out of bounds, but Rams maintain possession. Eric checking in. Eric Devoncourt, a fan favorite. Speaking of fan favorites, we have a Oratory legend in the building tonight, Mr. Kayunis, returning. Left us 2 years ago and took a job at Hillside, but he returns annually for the Oratory Prep Hillside game, and it's great to see a face like his in the building. As Koska from the corner, no good. Eric fighting for the rebound. Johnson diving into the stands. And it'll be Hillside ball. So now it'll be Clark trying to add on to the Hillside lead. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Bunch of passes and a three. That one goes. Now a 4-point lead for Hillside. Johnson driving all the way. That one's good. Way to take initiative by Marcus Johnson there. Saw a lane and went right for it and got the two. Now Clark again, defended by Koska. Clark being aggressive there. Bounce pass.
Rams going with Devoncourt out on the court to guard their big.
Devoncourt on the court. There's another two. Coach Wade thought there was a foul. Less than a minute to go. Connor Lee. Over to Eric. Eric to Koska. Out to Fay. Fay driving. Shooting, and what a move by Ryan Fay to get the two. Got around two defenders there. .30 seconds on the clock. Whistle blown, and there's a foul.
Will's looking at the ref confused, and I mean, I don't blame him. It looked like a push-off on number 2 of Clark, but it looks like they're going to get Will Koska instead. Kind of a head-scratcher, but hey.
Will's a player who, in the previous years, has struggled with fouling at really inconvenient times, but this year he's looked a lot better. A lot more under control, a lot more coordinated on the court.
And Mike, Coach Clark is just irate on the sidelines right
Coach
now.
Wade.
The refs are having to calm down. Wade, sorry.
Yeah, I don't mean to be that guy, but that's his
Coach
name.
Wade is almost losing his mind right now. And he has been for the first 2 quarters of this game.
Still irate over that pass call. That one doesn't go. Lee with a rebound. 13 seconds. Rams got to hustle. Lee out to MJ. MJ driving all the way around. Out to Faye. Faye from way outside. No good. Koska with a rebound. That one off the backboard. And the Rams can't score before the half. But a productive second quarter after a very mediocre first one for the Rams. Looking good all around. Lots of rebounds. Lots of free throws made. Something they've struggled with. Two things they've struggled with in the past. Anyway, we're going to take a quick break as we go into the half. Hillside 32, Rams 30. Michael Massera and Devin Mulvaney will be right back here on the Oratory Prep Rams YouTube channel. Good job, boys.
Thank you.
Dev, you're doing a much better job.
Thank you.
You sound great, bro. You're perfect, bro. You're perfect. Good stuff. Like, super helpful.
Yeah.
Super helpful.
Are you playing music?
If you want to talk even more, you can.
All right.
Yeah, let me play a song. Let me play a little halftime. Play Halftime by Nas.
I mean, God, their defense just sucks.
See, like, usually before a game, I'll, like, go over what I want to say when they make a three. We are back here from the Decatur Hall Coliseum at Oratory Prep. 1 minute to go now. I didn't know we were going to be going to this, but here we are. Rams down 32-30. Devin, what's something you want to see them focus on here in the second quarter, second half?
I want to see them kind of find that mix of offense and defense because, I mean, we saw offense in the second quarter, but we really didn't see any defense from them, which is why they're still losing this game. So, you know, they got to take what's given. If the net's open, crash the rim. If not, take the three, but also play defense, and you'll be fine.
Indeed, and the Rams looked fine in the second quarter, shutting down Hillside on defense. I mean, they still allowed a decent amount of points, but were able to outscore them, and what they didn't do on defense, they made up for on offense, and they looked like a different team, I guess, coming out of the second quarter. So we'll see what they can do here in the second half to hopefully win this one and maybe even make it a larger victory, maybe 6 or 7 point victory. We have just about 5 seconds to go here. Clock reset, 8 minutes on the quarter. All right, same 5 taking the court that started. Johnson, Dragone, Faye, Lee, and Archie. Hillside leading the Rams by 2, and it's going to be Hillside starting with the ball. Comets looking to advance to 2-3 on the season. 2-2 on the season. Rams looking to advance to 2-3. And we're underway here at the third quarter. And that one won't go. Archie trying to get the rebound, diving on it. And now, well, a little bit of a second thought there. He did a good job at holding on to it, I will say. Looked like he wanted to go for the one-arm pass and then second-guess himself last second. Now a drive, a shot from inbounds. Oh, good. Connor Lee. Now Archie with it. Archie getting a lot more time this year than he did last year. Now a sophomore, now it's Johnson. Back to Lee. Lee from way outside. Bada bing! What a shot by Connor Lee. That's a shot he struggled to make in recent games. And right there, he put the Rams on top, 33-32 now your score. And Archie with a steal, keeping it in bounds. All the way out to Faye. Like I said before, he won't miss those. A free 2 for the Rams, and it's now 35-32. They have come out guns a-blazing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Mike, that's a little bit more of the intensity you wanted to see from them that you really didn't see in the first half. I mean, first and second quarter, a little slow, both sides of the ball. Offense got going in the second quarter. But now, third quarter, I mean, it's early on, but the Rams' defense looks to be playing a lot more diligent and way more aggressive here. A lot more urgency to get the ball.
Diligence, quite the word. You doing your Membine?
Yeah.
Over winter break. There's a travel, and it's going to be Rams ball. Again, a Merry Christmas Eve to all who celebrate. Devin, what'd you ask for Christmas this year?
Some cleats.
Cleats, love it. Getting ready for the baseball season. Should be a fun one. Coach Murray taking over for the Rams in his first year. We have a baseball athlete on the team here in Will Koska and Patrick Cowan. No travel there. Archie can't get that one to go, and it's Hillside with the rebound. Now a 3 for Hillside. That one way off. Now Dragone jumping and throwing it to Lee. Lee with a drive and another easy two for the Rams, who have looked as good as they have all year offensively coming into this third quarter. Hillside not yet able to score. Now Clark waving over White. Now White looking, finding Freisen. Freisen, bounce pass, almost out of bounds. White driving. That's outside of Clark.
Strong defense here by the Rams.
Clark way outside. That one goes. You had to jinx it, had you? Come on.
Outside of the three, though, strong defense by the Rams, slowing down Hillside. I mean, they didn't know what to do with the ball there. And he just pulled up for a three, and what do you know, went in.
Well, there's Hillside's first points of the quarter, and just another example of the announcer's jinx in sports. We're all guilty of it. (37-35) your score, and what has been an offensive outpouring by the Rams to start this one. Only annoying thing about not having the Rowdies here screaming their heads off is I have to get a lot quieter when I'm speaking, and the gym goes quiet, or else my voice echoes, and it's just, you know, I've been there and I have like everybody over here just looking up in the nest like, who's this kid?
Yeah, what they don't tell you is you got to talk really loud in these microphones, and when it's quiet, you get a couple looks.
Mm-hmm. Everybody in like the student section over here just glaring into the nest here.
So Rams are going with MJ, Archie, Connor Lee, Ryan Fay, and Dragone as the starting five to send back out there.
Indeed.
And it'll be Rams ball.
Indeed. Now Archie. Archie, a wide pass. Lee there at the corner to get it. Now shooting. No good. Fay with a rebound, jumping over three Hillside guards. That one doesn't go.
Not a huge fan of that. I mean, it just kind of seemed forced when all you had to do was move the ball up the court. And then you end up taking a shot that's not really like the best one you can take. And, yeah.
Triple covered. That one goes in and one. So Hillside now a real chance at taking the lead here. Rams started off hot, went from 33-32 Hillside to 37-32, and now Hillside has put up 5, now 6 to take the lead, 6 in a row. Now Archie, all the way out to Connor. Connor faking the pass. Now Johnson. Rams waiting for that opportunity. Lee, oh my goodness. That one doesn't go. But what a move by Lee to get. We see some subs now for the Rams. I believe that is Patrick Cowan coming in. Patrick, I get their names wrong. Patrick is a twin brother, Brendan Cowan. And Will Koska coming back in. Hasn't played since the beginning of the second quarter. Now Cheeseboro over to number 1 for Hillside, who I haven't been able to get a name on. At first I thought those were names on the back of their jerseys, but it is their mascot, the Comets.
Indeed. Hillside really slowing down the pace of play right now on the offensive side.
Now a drive and a corner three. Oh my goodness. Way outside. Miss the Rowdies, especially when you see a shot like that and the air ball chance that you'll get. So now Cheeseboro over to number 1, driving. No good. No foul on the play. Lee taking it all the way up the court.
Refs are really letting them play here. I mean, there's hardly any foul.
And just a brutal mistake when you're trying to take the lead there. That one rolling out of bounds.
Yeah, not the ideal turnover you want there.
Nope.
No turnover is ideal.
But especially not that one.
No.
When it's really more self-inflicted. So now it'll be the Comets with the ball. Clark.
You know, Rams started off hot in this third quarter, and last 2 minutes or so really been slow, and defense is kind of let up. Just not ideal.
That'll be Rams ball. But yeah, you're right, Devin. They came in, scored 5 in a row, and then let Hillside take that lead right back without disputing it themselves. And that's how we got to this point here in the third quarter, 38-37. Rams down by 1, as they have been pretty much all game. Now Faye for 3, off the rim. Koska fighting for the rebound, but he can't get it. Goes to Fryson. That pass goes to Clark. Clark out to the corner. It's Cheeseboro. He drains that one. Hillside now holding a 4-point lead over the Rams.
You know, it's like everyone can make their threes except the Rams. Hillside's probably made, what is it, like 7 or 8 now? The Rams only have 2 threes at the moment.
That one's rejected, staying in bounds. Now a drive, that one's rejected by Lee. Now a 3. No good, they kind of rushed that one out. Now it's the sophomore Cowan passing it to absolutely nobody, and it's out of bounds. So Cowan and Koska both checking out. Devoncourt and Dragon both checking in.
And the Rams are going to call a timeout.
Rams were down 5 at the end of the first, down 2 at the end of the second. They have not been able to escape a quarter with a lead yet. Faye and Lee, most of the points for the Rams in this one.
Yeah, I mean, we're practically 3 quarters in, and the offense, it's the problem. I mean,
indeed.
The defense, 41 points, 3 quarters in, not the end of the world, you know. You can maybe say, oh, they should have gotten a couple more rebounds. Yeah, totally. But the missed shots is really a head scratcher for Coach Doherty and, I mean, anyone watching the game. I mean, 37 points with 1 minute and 5 left. It's not what they're used to.
Well, the Rams came out firing in the third, and since then have been ice cold, going 3-4 minutes without putting any points on the board. So now the Rams looking to regain that fire they came out of the locker room with. It'll be Clark taking the ball for Hillside. Archie fighting for it. Driving. Now a shot from the free throw line is good. And Hillside starting to put some weight on that lead there, 43-37.
If you're the Rams here with the quarter coming to a close, you want to get this lead as close as possible. So when you start in the fourth, it's not as big of a deficit as Mike Dragone shoots one and it rims out, and Hillside rebounds it.
Less than 30 to go. Clark working on Mueller. Now a corner 3. Off the rim, there's a foul, and it'll be Rams with the ball. It's a push on Asmoa. Rams trying to figure out their offensive inconsistencies. Lee driving. And there's a foul. It'll be 2 shots for Connor Lee.
It's important to note that the Rams will get the ball to start the 4th quarter. So, I mean, they can get, Clee can make both of his shots here, and they get the ball back. It's really not as big of a deficit as it may appear right now. It's a 6-point deficit.
See, that's one of those things where I said in the open how the problem is kind of glaring for the Rams. And this is just one of those instances. I mean, they came out and put up 4, 5, 6 points in, 2.5 minutes? And then after that, they've been unable to score and have been ice cold for most of this 3rd quarter. Lee gets that one. So now 39 points for the Rams. Archie for 3. No good. Rams able to get possession. Archie couldn't put it away. So the Rams fire and ice here in the 3rd quarter, shooting-wise. 43-38 our scores. We go into the 4th quarter. And honestly, as early as it is in the season, you feel a lot of pressure if you're Oratory right now to put this game away. I mean, this is an opponent that they are skilled. We know that. They have some shooters. They have offensive firepower. But the Rams coming into this game knew that, hey, this is a team that if we want to rebound, this is the type of team we need to beat. This is the type of team. We have a tough schedule this year. Everybody knows this.
Yes.
So this is the kind of team that they need to take down. And right now they have not shown that they are capable of doing that. Just by the way, they've been so inconsistent offensively. They've been playing a good game defensively, holding them to 43 points. But we're going to need to see more shots. I mean, Mike Dragone, Marcus Johnson, Archie, these are all guys. Archie doesn't even have a point yet. Like, these are all guys that have been inconsistent offensively, and they just, one way or another, are going to have to figure things out if they want to ultimately come back and win this game.
Yeah, and then you look at it standings-wise, and, like, the first one to Summit, you drop that one. Hey, you're probably going to lose one in conference play. But you lose another one to Hillside, and then people are really, like, throwing the towel in on the season. And they're like, you still got to play Union twice.
Yeah.
You have ALJ.
Exactly.
I mean, this is a game the Rams really cannot afford to lose, especially after the debacle over at the Summit High School.
Yep, and with the Christmas tournament coming up, and you have still some great teams left on the schedule. You know, Summit comes back in at some point.
We're talking about great teams. I'm not talking about Summit.
Okay, I'll leave you to that.
Don't put Summit and great teams in
All
the
right.
same sentence.
Okay. Now Dragone over to Faye. Johnson back in. Back to Dragone. Great ball movement by the Rams. And great scoring by Marcus Johnson Jr.
It's when the Rams find better ball movement. It's when they can get those openings. And it's inside or along the 3.
Exactly. You need to be able to exploit this team's defensive inconsistencies. Now Lee from way downtown. No good.
Rams still can't find their stroke from behind the arc. I mean, 2 threes in the game. It's honestly a repeat of Summit when you think about it. I mean, they've really got to find that.
Behind the arc, that's a good vernacular there. As Dragone, oh man, you can't miss those. You just can't. That's a brutal miss by Mike Dragone. So like you said, behind the arc, and I guess even inside of it, the Rams just struggling.
And Mike, the Rams really going to need to dig deep here to find the points they need to win this game. Hillside, I'll tell you what, they are shooting the ball lights out, and they have been for 3 quarters, and they're not slowing down.
Now Faye. And that's slapped out. Faye able to get it back. That one won't go. Dragone flying in. Now Lee getting the rolling ball. Dragone out to Faye. Faye from the corner. No good. Archie jumping for the rebound. Can't get it, and this one will end up in the hands of Hillside.
What a lost possession there by the Rams. I mean, you had 3, 4 opportunities. Can't convert. It's really a head scratcher and kind of has been on just their offense to start it.
There's a foul on Archie. It'll be Jones taking it for Hillside. Now Clark again. Clark. Finding Jones. Jones. Back to number 1. Now a bounce pass to Asmoa. Over to White. White losing the ball. Archie trying to get the steal. MJ will come out with it. MJ to Lee. Lee thinking about it. Goes back to Johnson. Now Archie.
See, that's the thing that, kind of bothers us when we're watching the game, when the Rams have made 2 threes.
Johnson for 3.
That
one goes.
All right.
Marcus Johnson, a much-needed 3 for the Rams. And it's a 1-point game yet again. Now a drive. Wide open under the net is Jones, and an easy 2 for him. Now Lee. Dragon loses his dribble. Archie recovers. Out to Johnson. Now Lee. Off the rim. Swatted out of bounds. Hillside. Wow. It's going to be Hillside ball. Could have sworn that they touched it last, but no, I guess not. So now Clark, double covered. Faye stealing. Now Marcus. Marcus driving. Oh! And he's fouled, and he looked, oh no, he looks hurt. He's on the ground in pain. Oh no, this is bad. Johnson's hurt. Chris, the trainer, making his way over. Oh no.
Not what you want to see.
He's gonna get
up.
Oh, there you go.
Walk it off.
He had a bad reaction there. He looked like he was really hurt, but able to walk it off. I thought he was injured badly.
Rams still trying to break through here.
Grabbing his lower back area. Now he's running off the court. Looks fine. Yeah, when he came down, he was writhing in pain. I thought he was really hurt. Now Jones. Now number 1 driving. And a pass, and he gets right past Dragon for the easy 2. Now 49-44 and 4 minutes left, and if you're Oratory, you're really starting to sweat.
Yeah, it's not looking good for the Rams here. Now we got what are we looking at? If he makes this a 6-point lead for Hillside with 4 minutes left and 50 seconds, I mean,
those are 6 points, and 6 points are something that the Rams haven't really been able to put together in a short period of time.
No, Rams just...
Now it's bouncing, and it's right back to Asmoa. Hillside effortlessly getting the offensive rebound.
No, yeah.
Moving the ball very well. Now a long pass. Fryson out to Clark. Clark. Now Jones. Guarded by Koska. Bounce pass. Now one out at the corner. No good. Koska with a rebound. Long pass to Faye. Faye driving. And 1.
Huge play by Ryan Faye. And I mean, Mike, that's what we talked about earlier. You want to give your ball your best scorers. I mean, sometimes I really scratch my head on when people start taking shots, and it's like, give your ball to the best scorers. And Ryan Faye is one of them and should be getting the ball away more.
15 points for Faye tonight. Make that 16. One of the Rams' best scorers.
Rams continuing the full court press, trying to disrupt Hillside.
Costco with the steal. Out to Lee. That one goes. Kicked off. Pandemonium. That one didn't really look intentional, kind of just kicked off Costco's foot, but with a little bit of luck, rolled right out to Connor Lee, and he was able to put that one away for 2, and we have a tie game within a matter of seconds.
Everyone was pointing to the inbound play, which I totally think the refs missed. Hillside inbounded it, and they did not look proper. Hillside
gets another 2, and a timeout called, but absolute chaos here in the 4th. Rams tie the game, but lose that in a matter of seconds. Coach Doherty using his timeout. Sorry, it was Hillside's timeout. Rams trying to pull this one out. It won't be pretty, but at this point it doesn't matter. You just want the win.
I agree, Mike. You're going to get some ugly wins. I mean, Rams can pull it out. This will be one of them, but I mean,
you're an athlete. You've been in there.
Yeah.
You know, a game where you think, hey, we shouldn't be in this position right now.
I'll tell you what, though, a win feels a lot better than a loss.
Oh, for sure.
And even if it's ugly.
Even if it's ugly, but
they got to dig deep and find it here.
Yep. Indeed. Rams were down by 4 going into the quarter.
And for Hillside, I mean, they've put together a great game. They've knocked down threes. I mean, they've played well defense. They've had the Rams turn over the ball a lot. They've done everything that their coach would like to see. I mean, they're still in a close game, but they've done a great job tonight.
So now
for the Rams.
Now it'll be Faye taking it inbounds. And I'll tell you what, a win here, a thriller, that could do a lot.
I agree.
Momentum-wise. And
totally.
Dragon for 3. Got it! And the Rams take the lead. What a shooter in Mike Dragon. And there's a foul. What? Oh, come on. That is ridiculous. I don't agree with that at all.
No, it looked like it should have been a jump ball.
Okay.
I don't even know how you can fathom giving him a foul there.
Doherty will call timeout.
I don't even know who the foul was on. They're going to put it on Archie Mueller. But really just a head scratcher. I don't know where the foul even was.
Yeah, don't ask me because I have no idea. But that's the thing with sports is, hey, either way, on the bright side, the Rams have the lead, which is not something we've been able to say much tonight, but hopefully they can hold on to it. Getting looks from Eric. Eric, a fan favorite of this team. Guys like him and Will Koska. You know, every rowdy and every fan loves every single player on the Rams, but I've said it probably 1,000 times this season. When you see a guy like Will or Eric hit one, it's just a little bit louder. So it'll be Koska, Lee, Dragon, Faye, and Archie taking the court for the Rams in crunch time. And you know what? I'd like to see a big play out of Will Koska here. I mean, he has a clutch gene in him. He hit a buzzer beater against Rahway last year on the road.
Yeah, such a highly skilled player that never gets talked about enough.
Now it'll be Clark. Now a corner 3. That one goes. Oh, man. Right when the Rams gain some momentum. Cheeseboro drains one from the corner. Right back where they were, down by 2. Now Archie. 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Rams taking their time.
Yeah.
Rams are taking their time here at the ball.
Archie at the corner. Back to Faye. Faye driving. Over to Mike. Mike for three. No good. Faye with a one-handed rebound. Bounce. Catching it is Dragon. All the way out to Archie. Archie. Lee for three. No, offline. Dragon trying to get the rebound. Diving. And it's Rams ball.
In that sequence, I mean, I feel like it's crunch time. Like you said, you want to see your best shooters get the ball.
Oh, for sure.
And I want to see Faye or Connor Lee get open there. I mean, they got a lot of other guys taking shots, and it's everyone except them.
Faye, an impressive night for rebounds. Got 7. Now he's driving. And he's fouled.
Faye will draw the foul.
They thought, I think Coach Wade there was hoping for a travel. Where'd he go?
Coach Wade is in the corner of the gym right now.
Where is he? Coach Wade, did he bail on his team? Where'd he go?
Hey, box out on free throws, box out.
Oh, there he is. Went out to the corner, but he's back.
And the missed free throws we talked about all game. Haunting the Rams again as Faye misses his first one.
Uncharacteristic miss from him, too.
Exactly.
Trying to make that second one, cut the lead to 1. You got free pretzels over here? Free pretzels? Wow. Free pretzels, courtesy of the Parents Guild. Oh, that's a travel if I've ever seen one. So it'll be Archie with the ball after a blatant travel there. So now Archie. Over to Koska. Koska under the net. Koska can't get that one. Archie with the rebound. Archie can't get that one. This time Hillside will hold on. Officials discussing it, and call is confirmed. It is Hillside's ball.
These missed shots, Mike.
These missed shots.
Really? These are layups.
They've put together a good effort in the paint, I will say, but when it's crunch time, you need to make those shots. I think that's obvious. You don't need a basketball expert to figure that out. So now Cheeseboro over to Clark. Clark. Double coverage. Wide open over there. Falling over, and it's going to be the Rams with the ball. Unfortunately, I couldn't see what happened there due to the vantage point here. Blake, what happened? You got a mouthful. Just tell me.
I think I can.
It's helping him up.
Okay, got it.
I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you.
And here comes Archie up the court with the ball now.
Koska out to Archie. Rams looking for that big shot. Koska out to Faye. Faye driving. And it's blocked. Rams will maintain possession.
That was a baseball pass there by Will.
Oh, yeah.
Right across the court.
Showing off that pitcher's arm. Actually, no, that was a right-handed pass. He's a lefty.
That was left-handed.
That was left-handed?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. Well, I did. Now Dragon. Over to Faye. Faye. Lee for three. Bang! Rams take the lead with less than a minute to go. There's a timeout. As clutch as a shot as the Rams have had all year. They have been waiting for that moment.
We've talked about it the entire game, the lack of threes from the Rams play. And really, that one is one that you're going to remember. That is a big three by Connor Lee.
If they can win this game, that is a momentum flipper. Not even a shift of momentum. It turns the momentum of what seems like such a woeful season. It does a complete 180, and that's a moment you can look back on. But the Rams are a minute and a half, or less than a minute now, from a win here. But they're up 2 points.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, if I'm the coach too, you want to limit the threes that they can take now, because you don't want to see Hillside take a lead. So you want to force everything inside and try to block it. Obviously, prevent the three-point play from where he goes up for the layup and you foul him and he makes it. Exactly. You don't want that. But definitely don't let them take an open contested three.
Of course, Devin. Less than a minute. Well, actually,
Minute and 2 seconds.
Minute and 2 seconds if you want to be precise. So now Clark, defended by Costco this time, driving. Now number 1, defended by Faye. Trying to prevent the 3, or prevent any points. Now a drive and a shot, and no good. Who will get the rebound? It will be the Rams. Faye diving on it. And it's Rams ball. Faye putting his body on the line, laying out right over the basketball. His 8th rebound. Just a great night for Ryan Faye. Efficient scoring and amazing getting those rebounds. I mean, that was a question mark like we discussed before, the absence of Brandon. But we haven't seen one guy kind of fill the role of I'll get the rebounds now. All around, we've seen lots of rebounds. Not tonight, but we saw a lot from Marcus Johnson. We saw a lot from even guys like Koska, Devoncourt, and Faye. They've all been getting rebounds. So it's something that, you know, when you're looking for positives in their play this year, that's a big thing, is they've been able to maintain the production when it comes to rebounds.
And now, if I'm the Rams, you know, they're going to be trying to foul you, but they're also going to probably press for a little bit, see if they can get a turnover. Be careful. Don't pick up your dribble too soon. Make sure you get the pass off. Don't give it to the other team. Just play smart, obviously.
So a tight game. Rams holding a 2-point lead. Archie. Double coverage. Out to a wide open Faye. Faye. He's fouled. Less than 30 seconds on the clock. Dragone taking it inbounds for Oratory. Now Faye all the way down court. And there's the foul. Coach Wade kind of asking Bryson there what took so long, but he's fouled. Now 23 seconds on the clock. Dragone. Finding Faye again. Sprinting in his Cheeseboro. Fouling Faye again. They got plenty of fouls to work with.
And that was setting Faye to the line for 2 shots.
2 shots. Now, thing is,
might be a 1-and-1.
That's
as Hillside's going to call a timeout.
Hillside will call timeout. Now, the only disadvantage Hillside's at here is when you foul Faye, you're putting an excellent free throw shooter at the line. That puts you in danger of potentially losing what is right now an incredibly close lead.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the play out of the inbounds was set up because Connor Lee all the guys went and covered him, and then Faye was open. So really for Hillside, you're either going to foul Connor Lee, who's a phenomenal shooter, or Ryan Faye, who's also a phenomenal shooter. So, I mean, like, it's pick your poison at that point, and they're going to foul Faye, and we'll see where it goes from here.
Indeed, Devin, 21 seconds on the clock. Oratory, 56. Hillside, 54. Michael Massera and Devin Mulvaney on the call on the Oratory Prep YouTube channel.
And, Mike, is this a 1-and-1, or is it 2 shots? Because the ref held up a 2.
I believe it's 2 shots. After tonight's game, we won't see you again until after Christmas, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to all. Rams' next game will be back here on Saturday at 6 p.m. for the in-season tournament versus Newark Academy. Then again on Monday. And then after that, they take on New Prov and Johnson as Faye steps to the line. Faye misses the first one. Faye makes the second one. Much needed, and it's now a 3-point game. Clark. Hillside needs a hero. Now Clark again. 9 seconds. And there's a timeout on Hillside. 7 seconds. It's now or never for Hillside. For the Rams, a chance of another bounce-back victory here at home.
For the Rams, I mean, of course you want to see that first one fall, put the game away. But you'll lock in here for 7 seconds. Walk away with the win.
Rams, if they're able to pull this one out, would advance to 2-3. As for Hillside, they would fall to 1-3, where the Rams currently sit. And you just can't help but wonder, and I guess now is not the time to talk about this, but if only weren't for a couple mistakes, you'd be in the win column essentially against Summit. I mean, the good thing about the Rams and the good sign about their struggles is that they've never been out of a game. They've never been at a point where it's garbage time and they're just, going through the motions. They've been in every game, and that shows you that this team has the potential to be a great winning team. And if you're able to pull out the win tonight, that's kind of a prove-it game.
Exactly, and people who have talked to on the basketball team, they argue that the best team they're going to play all season was Sayreville, who they had, I think it was a 10-point lead against.
They came out firing against Sayreville.
Yeah, they were, yeah. All right, 7 seconds left here in this game.
Now it is going to be number 1. Clock is ticking, and he's fouled. 3 seconds now.
I think the Rams have fouls to give, which means they're just going to try to foul till the end. Or are they sending someone to the line? Okay.
Clark will come to the line. 2 shots. Starting to hear the claps as the first one goes. Eric coming in. Archie coming out. Connor Lee. And there's a timeout. Seems like Coach Doherty was trying to communicate to Connor Lee there with 3 seconds left. Rams a 2-point lead. Could be a 1 if this free throw goes.
Yeah, if you're the shooter here for Hillside, I think you're going for the miss. You want to put this one right off the rim and hope one of your guys can rebound it and pop it out and put it right back in for a shot.
Another close game for the Rams. Nobody's been able to relax on this team.
Not at all.
It's been tight game after tight game after tight game.
The only difference tonight is there's not the crowd behind them.
Yeah, right?
But, I mean, sometimes that can be a bit of a relief when you're playing in front of all those people.
Could definitely be a relief if you're the opponent.
Yeah.
Rowdies are always loud. They never disappoint. Shout out to our head rowdy, Blake Duddy. Been doing a great job with the Rowdies this year. Good crowds for both soccer and basketball. And even hockey. Rams hockey team looking great too. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Koska, Lee, Devoncourt, Dragone, and Fay. Common mixture of these guys. Hillside takes the court. As the clapping is starting. Clark at the line. Here we go. Off the rim. Rams at possession. What a win for the Rams. A well-fought game. They were down most of it. They rally back. They get the lead, and they pull this one out. A final score, 57-55.
Exactly, Mike. I mean, the Rams in a lead for basically the entire game. They were losing at the end of the first, second, and third quarter. But they pull it out here, and they get the win. I mean, offensively, it was a struggle. Defensively, they've got things to tighten up, rebounds. But overall, I mean, you look at it, they've got a lot of room to improve. but they got the win, and that's really all that matters, especially in a conference matchup, as it was tonight.
Just a great win for the Rams overall. Another bounce back. They were able to bounce back here against Rahway on Thursday, coming off that loss against Del Barton, and after a devastating loss against Summit, are able to bounce back. A clutch 3 from the corner from Connor Lee to seal the victory. They're able to play good defense all around and really shut this one down. And as close as a game as it was for that long, I feel like it doesn't matter who the opponent is. A win like this always increases the momentum, and just a well-played game for the Rams all around.
I agree. I mean, they got the job done. It's really all that matters.
Anyway, this is all for us. Michael Massera and Devin Mulvaney signing off. We wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Holidays in general. So thank you again for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you Rams play their next game back here against Newark Academy on Saturday for the